Greetings, yogis. Welcome back. If you're new to my channel, then welcome. Happy to have you here. Happy to have all of you here. Feel free if you'd like to grab some yoga blocks, a blanket, a bolster, any yoga props that you feel helps to set up your practice nicely. Don't worry if you don't have any of those things. You can do this practice without props. I'll give you a few seconds to get those things and I'll see you right back here. Hi again. We're going to start today in a seated position on the mat. So I'm sitting cross-legged, sitting on a block because it raises my hips and it helps to lengthen my lower back so I'm not struggling to sit tall. Feel free if you'd like to sit on a block or a rolled up blanket or a bolster. Again, if you don't want to use anything or if you don't have, that's absolutely fine. Sit wherever you are comfortable. We'll be here for the first few moments of our practice today. So let yourself settle into your space and your hands can drop down onto the legs. You can turn the palms down or up or just settling the hands into your lap, whatever works for you. If it's comfortable to close the eyes, go ahead, close your eyes. If you prefer eyes open, you're welcome to keep the eyes open. Just gaze softly at one point past the end of your nose. That will help minimize distraction as we're sitting and meditating for the first few moments today as we begin. We just started a new year, so it's a good time as we begin this new year just to check in with any intention setting, maybe checking in with the things we're grateful for. Just starting off the new year on a positive note or a prayer, anything that is meaningful for you, something that you'd like to carry with you as we begin the new year. Just let the breath flow in and out through the nose. Let your mind settle on this single point of focus, this intention, this positive idea, maybe a mantra. And as you continue letting it just roll over in your mind, maybe let it be a theme for your practice today. Let's hold it here for another 3 to 5 deep breaths. Then bringing palms together at the heart. Feel free if you'd like to join me chanting one Om as we open our practice and seal our intention. We'll begin with a deep breath in through the nose, exhaling it out the mouth. Inhale for Om. Slowly opening up the eyes if they're not already open. Let your arms reach toward the mat on opposite sides of the body. Turn the palms out to face out. Sweep the arms overhead, interlace all 10 fingers. Flip the palms up. Move the shoulders down. Maybe look up. And hold for another deep breath. Then press both palms straight forward. Round back, right? So we're pressing forward, rounding back. Let your chin drop toward the chest and hold for another deep breath. Then sit upright, release the arms back behind you, interlace all 10 fingers, chest up. Again, relax your chin toward the chest for a breath. Keeping the fingers interlaced, press the palms together, put a bend in the elbows and bring your hands to the right side of your waist. So your right elbow points out to the side. Sit tall and drop your right ear toward the shoulder. Look toward the left. We'll hold it here for another deep breath or so. Then return your head back to neutral, arms back behind you, keep the fingers interlaced, go the other way. Bring your hands to the left side of your waist, your left elbow pointing out to the side. Sit tall, drop your left ear toward the shoulder, just let your eyes look to the right. Breathe. One more breath. And return to neutral, reach the arms back behind you, let go of the grip, shake out the hands a little bit. Let's come on to hands and knees. Continuing with our practice, we'll begin with a few rounds of cat and cow. So you can tuck or untuck the toes, whatever feels good here. Taking an inhale, arching the spine, let the eyes look up. Then exhale, round it down into your cat pose. Inhaling, arching. Exhaling, round it down. We'll do one more set like that. Inhaling. Exhaling. Return to a neutral spine. Tuck the toes, spread the fingers wide, take downward facing dog, hips up and back. And when you get there, feel free to walk out your feet a little, stretch out the legs, waking everything up. I'm of the mind that you can never get too much calf stretching. All right, your calves attached to your Achilles tendon, the largest tendon in the body. So it's important to keep your calves nicely stretched out to keep your tendons happy. And take an inhale, lift the heels high. With your exhale, sink the heels down. Bring it forward to your plank pose, lining up the shoulders. With little readjusting, we'll return to down dog. Then relax the heels toward the mat. Look forward through the hands and walk or lightly hop your feet to the front. Fold over the legs when you get there with the feet just a few inches apart. Hang over the legs and soften the knees just a little bit. We'll take an open twist as you soften the left knee into a little bit of a bend. Lift the head up, lift the chest up. If you'd like to use a block, you can put it under your left hand here. That might come in handy. Keep the spine lengthened, head up. Now open your right arm up to the right side. This is an open twist, opening up to things that are coming. So twists are really important to help let go of things, clean things out, detox the body. Lower the right hand, soften both knees, move the block to under your right hand if you're using the block. Then keep the head lifted, chest up, soften a bend in the right knee so the left leg straightens out a little bit. Float the left arm high, opening toward the left side. Look left, maybe look up, and we'll give it one more deep breath in. Then exhale, lower the left hand, soften both knees. You can remove the prop to the side. Keep it close in case you'd like to use it. Roll up slow to stand as you press down and uncurl. Lift all the way up. Soften the shoulders, standing tall in Tadasana. Inhale, sweep the arms around. Surya Namaskar A. Exhale, dive over the legs, Uttanasana. Chest up on the inhale, head up. Step back to plank. Breathing in, Chaturanga, breathe out, modify if you need. Inhale, upward facing dog. And return to your downward facing dog. Feel free to take child's pose. We'll hold it here for 3 deep breaths. One more. Then from your downward facing dog, look forward. Step or lightly hop your feet to the front of the mat. Lift the head up on the inhale. Then exhale, head down as you round. Step your feet together, toes, heels touch. We'll do Surya Namaskar B, Sun Salutation B. Chair pose, Utkatasana, sit deep, arms high. Dive over the legs, Uttanasana. Chest up on the inhale. Take it to plank pose as you exhale. Breathing in, Chaturanga, or modify as you see fit. Inhale, upward facing. Downward facing, press back. Lifting up the right leg high, setting up Warrior One, Virabhadrasana. Step through the hands. Turn the back heel down, sweep the arms high, reach up, look up. Lower both hands to the mat, plank pose, step back, breathe in. Chaturanga, lower down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Switching the sides, lift the left leg. Warrior One, Virabhadrasana, step through. Right heel to the mat, sweep the arms high. Look up if you can. Lower both hands to the mat, plank pose, step it back. Breathe in. Chaturanga, lower down. Inhale to your back bend. Exhale to down dog or child's pose. We'll hold it here for about 3 more deep breaths. Just letting the energy settle. One more time. Let's put a little bend in the knees, look forward. Step or lightly hop your feet. Chest up, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, head down, round. Feet together, chair pose, Utkatasana. And palms to prayer at the heart. Take a twist, go to the right as you hook your left elbow. Look toward the right. You can keep looking to the right or shift your gaze toward your toes to help with the balance as you step into a twist lunge. So your left foot steps all the way back. Then look to the right again if you're not already there. One more breath. We'll take it to high lunge as you center out. Lift the arms all the way up, reach high. Drop the left arm forward. Right arm back, opening your twist to the right side, one breath. High lunge, come back to center, reach up. Warrior Two, reach out. Look over the right hand, one breath. Reverse warrior, sweep the right arm over. Straighten out the right leg, adding triangle pose, Trikonasana. Turn the arms, right hand down, left arm high. Look left, maybe look up, and we'll hold for one more breath. Option if you'd like to wrap your left arm around the lower back for a little half bind. Option to keep the arm lifted, that's fine. Start bending up at the right knee, coming into side angle pose, half bound. You can reach your right hand toward the floor. You can put a block under the hand. If you have a full bind in your practice, you can wrap your right arm under the right leg, reach back for the left arm behind you. Just make sure that you're lengthened, right? No crouching down here. and we'll hold for another full breath. Half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Look down in front of the right foot, reach out, block under the right hand if you'd like to use one. Lift the left leg, lift the left arm high. Lift up and away. When you're stable to do so, start shifting your gaze left, maybe look up, hold for a breath. We'll go from half moon into Skandasana, side lunge. Lower your left hand down, walk your hands to the inside of the right foot and step the left foot back. Turn the heel down and shift to the left, bending deep through the left knee, one breath. Low lunge to the front as you come up and pivot, walk your hands around. Low lunge twist, open your right arm up to the sky, reach high. Lower the right hand down and step back to downward facing dog, press back. You can hold your down dog or flow through your plank chaturanga up dog. Yogi's choice. Well, let's hold it here for another full breath. Looking forward through the hands, walk or jump the feet lightly. Chest up, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round down. Stepping your feet closer together, Utkatasana chair. Keep the hips down and bring palms to prayer at the heart. Take your twist left, hook the right elbow outside the left leg. Look left. You can keep looking left or shift your gaze toward the toes to help with the balance, stepping into a twist lunge. Now it's your right foot stepping back. When you get there, look left again if you're not already there. One more breath. Come to center, high lunge. Lift the arms all the way up, reach high, relax the shoulders. Open your twist to the left, bring the right arm forward, left arm back. Look left if you can for a breath. Come back to center, high lunge. Open warrior two, reach out, look over the left hand for a breath. Reverse the warrior, left arm over. Straightening out the left leg, triangle pose, Trikonasana. Turn the arms, left hand down, right arm high. Look right, maybe look up, hold for one more breath. Option if you did it on the first side, wrap the right arm for a little half bind. Find length along the spine, no collapsing, no straining here. We'll make our way into side angle pose. Put a bend in the left knee, right? Find some length, make sure the feet are wide enough apart here. And if you did it on the first side, you can full bind if that's in your practice. If you prefer to just keep your right arm reaching up, that's totally fine too. And we'll hold for another deep breath. Look down, half moon, Ardha Chandrasana, left hand out front. Use the block if you like under the left hand. Right leg high, right arm high, lift up and away. Setting yourself up for success with your balance. Take your time. Keep the breath moving, and when you can, look to the right. Maybe look up at your fingertips, and we'll give it another full breath. Half moon to Skandasana, side lunge. Lower the right hand, touch the right toes down, spin the heel down, and shift to the right, back of the mat, bend deep through the right knee, one breath. We'll take it to low lunge at the front as you come up, pivot, walk your hands around. When you get there, low lunge twist, open your left arm up to the sky, reach high. And lower the left hand down, downward facing dog, press back. You can hold it here or flow through. And hold for another full breath. Listen carefully. We'll walk the hands to the feet at the back of the mat. Walk the hands back, back, back. Padangusthasana, hand to toe pose. Using the first two fingers of each hand, grab the insides of your big toes. Then inhale, lift the head up. Then exhale, head down. Nice gentle stretch toward the floor, lengthening the spine, soften the shoulders away from the ears. Option to modify here as you hang over the legs. You can take ragdoll pose with your hands holding opposite elbows. All right, keeping focused on your intention as you move through your practice with intention. Let's hold it here for another deep breath or so. And taking an inhale, start to lift the chest, head up. Exhale, let go of the toes. Then walk your hands out for downward facing dog. Bring your right foot through the hands for low lunge. Turn the back heel 45-degree angle. Use blocks under the hands if you like here to help you find some length, some height as you straighten the right leg. All right, starting in Parsvottanasana, round down. We'll work this into revolve triangle, Parvarita Trikonasana. Keep the legs strong, lift the head up. And again, if you're using blocks, you can put a block under your left hand, keep the head up. For Parvarita Trikonasana, open your right arm up to the right side, reach high. Draw the right hip back just slightly so the spine stays lengthened, right? We're not doing anything weird with the spine. We're not kind of like hiking up the hip or anything here. Then look toward the right if you can, maybe look up, and we'll hold for another deep breath in. As you exhale, lower the right hand, low lunge, bend the right knee. Let's transition to pigeon. Bring the right knee through, the left leg back, sit tall, modify on the back, doing the reverse figure 4 if that makes sense for the knees and your hips today. Use props if you like under the right hip or thigh to help keep you from sliding left or right. And if you're good to go, walk the hands out, lower your head down. We'll hold for 3 deep breaths. And coming out nice and easy, bring the hands in, lift the head up, remove any props that you might have under the right leg, roll to the right side, sweep the left leg around front, Ardha Matsyendrasana, seated spinal twist. Point your right knee up toward the sky and step the right foot outside the left leg. You can keep the left leg straight, or you can bend the knee, bring the left foot in. Just make sure both sit bones are level on the mat as you twist to your right side. Right, so you're twisting toward the side where your knee is pointing up. So that's your right side. Sit tall, look right, maybe peek over the shoulder. One more breath. Come back through center, give yourself a brief counter stretch, go left. Then as you return to center, unwrap the right leg, return to hands and knees, down dog just as a brief transition. Low lunge, step your left foot through the hands and turn the right heel 45-degree angle. Parsvottanasana, pyramid, straighten the left leg and round. Option for blocks under the hands if you choose here. Keep the legs strong, lift the head up, lengthen the spine. Right hand closer inside the left foot, Parvarita Trikonasana, revolve triangle. Now the left arm opens up toward the left side. Find length in the spine, head up, look left. Try looking up if you can, give it another full breath. Lower the left hand, low lunge, bending up at the left knee. Pigeon, bring your left knee through, right leg back, sit tall. Again, modify as you need. Set yourself up for success, for clean alignment, and when you're good to go, arms out, head down. 3 deep breaths. One more. as you release, just bring the hands in, head up. Roll to the left leg this time. Now the right leg sweeps around front, straighten out the right leg. Lift the left knee up, step the left foot over, Ardha Matsyendrasana, seated spinal twist. You can keep the right leg straight as you twist left. Option, of course, if you prefer to bend up at the right knee, make sure the sit bones are anchored on the mat. Twist left, look left, maybe peek over your shoulder. Hold for another deep breath. Bringing it back through center, take a little counter stretch as you go to the right. Come back to the middle, unwrap the legs, bend up at the knees, then roll down onto your backs. When you roll back, let's just take 3 deep breaths here in Supta Baddha Konasana, feet together, knees out, hands on the belly. You can close the eyes or keep them open. Stay focused, right? Recalling your intention, staying with it. One more full breath. Then take your hands to the knees, fold the knees in and straighten the legs out on the mat, settling into Shavasana. Drop the arms out toward the sides, turn the palms up and close your eyes. Give yourself some space, separate the feet a little bit, let yourself sink back, just melt back on the mat. Soften the space between the eyebrows. Unclenching the jaw, letting go of any ujjayi breath, and just settle back into a well-earned few moments of stillness. Letting go, enjoying the quiet while you can. Feel free to stay for longer if you have time to do so. Give yourself as much time as you need. I will otherwise leave you here today. Thank you for sharing your practice. Thank you for starting your new year with me. I will see you next time on the mat. Namaste.